Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And we're here down at the basement inside of Julio's Liquors inside the Metro Station. You want to come down and see us? It's 140 Turnpike Road and take the stairs, I guess, or the elevator downstairs, and come on down and see us. For the next hour, we'll be entertaining you
Really?
with witty sarcasm
Barely.
and alcohol. Mostly the alcohol is doing the heavy lifting, but
Right.
we'll just go with that. All right.
It's the Liquor Talking, and we also want to welcome some of the people who came to watch the show. Because if you're listening, you can also come down and see the show,
You
and
get to
we'll
drink
give
everything
you,
you drink.
if you'd like.
If you like, yeah.
We don't force it on you.
No, we don't. We discourage it actually.
But
But you're
talking
free to
about
do it.
people who are autocratic,
About forcing
fiat
things.
declaring
About
things
forcing,
without
yeah.
alcohol, I think we have to welcome to the podium the great one, El Rey.
Let's bring in his music. It's contractually obligated to play it.
Yes.
Here he comes. It's El Rey. All right, enough of that nonsense. Ray, as you can see, if you're watching us on Facebook, you can see that we're all draped. We have our rally scarves on for the World Cup. Because Buchanan's was not Buchanan Scott's was nice
My
enough to give it.
wristband.
Yep, and Randall's got his wristbands brought to you by
Casamigos.
But have you guys been following the World Cup at all?
No.
No,
Yep.
not at all. Don't like soccer. Well, football.
I don't.
You like football, but not soccer. But not the American football.
With YouTube things on Europeans and other people around the world react to America.
Okay.
But not the actual game.
All right. So let me ask you. Okay. So I got a couple things that I wanted to run by you, and I want to see what you think before we get to the wine of the week. I know Ray's got the wine of the week, and we will get.
He's got it poured. He's ready.
I know he's ready to go. All right. So I'm looking late night on Instagram, which I know I should not do. You notice I've curbed my buying habits for a little bit, so I've done very, very well. Thank you very much.
Late night Reddit may be worse than late night.
Oh no, that's the rabbit hole no one wants to go down. Bitter people on Reddit. I don't. So I'm on Instagram anyways, but this guy may want to join Reddit. So there's this thing about one of the a Norwegian guy was sitting in the middle of the Norwegian like section cheering, right?
Right.
And they're all doing the row thing, except him.
Right.
Now I'm like, oh, maybe he's the king. You know, maybe he's the ruler of the Norwegian
or whatever the coxswain is.
Yeah, he was not giving.
But I mean,
he has his arms crossed. No, he gave no. He gave more of a notification of somebody of authority rather than.
All
right. So he is not rowing. So of course, like anything else, now they got to interview this guy, and of course I have to watch it.
Right.
And he goes like, I don't, we didn't row. No, Vikings didn't row, and he gets in the thing is he's not gonna row. I remember one time I went to a concert. It was REM, and the guy in the front row that paid the most for tickets, him and his wife sat there cross-armed and watched them play. And REM actually stopped. Michael Snipes actually stopped and said, "What are you guys doing here? This is this guy, right?" So he's like, "Oh, we don't row." Meanwhile, they're interviewing him, and there's two oars, crisscrossed behind his head, hanging on the wall.
Right.
So is that your like hobby? Like, I mean, why do you think is rowing sort of big in your country? Why do you think that is? But anyways, it is factually true that they did row. No, they didn't row across the Atlantic.
Right.
But when they got here, when they were going into like even when they were going in raiding in England, they would go up rivers. You can't sail on some of these things, and they would row. So there's
would they?
Are you saying the oars were made of wood?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking. So I'm laughing, but then it reminded me, and of course I had to say something. I had to put my Spencer. I had to. It's like 2 a.m. What else am I going to do? The power went out last night. The power went out last night. I'm on my phone. What else do I got to do, right?
You're like a Scotsman. You always have to pipe in.
I do, exactly. So let me ask you guys a question. I don't know where this saying comes from, and I don't know if it was in a movie or if it's just a New England thing. But when I was a kid and you were at a party and somebody did something stupid, like break something or do something like jump off the roof, whatever it may be, the thing was, is you said, who brought the cool kid? Hey, who
Right.
brought the cool? Okay, is that a thing? Because I remember saying it, and I remember people saying it when I was
I've
like,
heard
when somebody
versions of it.
did like something really dumb. But is it from a movie or something like that? Maybe
I
people-
don't know about who brought the cool kid, but I've heard the, oh, cool story, meaning not cool story.
Not cool story.
Or like, yeah,
Yeah,
cool
but they
move,
usually
cool
did
move,
something. Yeah.
not cool move.
Right.
So yeah, so I think it was just.
But I don't know if it's a New England. I know you didn't really grow up
I've
in
never
New
grown up.
That is true. Ray's a baby boomer, so he's a little bit older than I am, and I'm ancient. So,
Theoretically
you know,
wiser.
yeah, theoretically,
Theoretically, yeah.
theory. I'm using air
Yeah,
quotes,
yeah,
by the way. Did you ever like when it would be like when somebody would like knock something over at a party or something like that? It'd be like a dumb move. Did you ever hear that phrase? Who brought the cool kid? Or
Yeah.
is that before or after your time?
Oh no, it was.
It was right there. So now now I'm like more curious. Is it a New England thing or did it come from a movie? So if you're on Facebook or you're going to be on Facebook or you want to answer that question and go to our live feed and give it to me. I'm waiting for Ted to pipe in, but hopefully he'll pipe in later.
And this
Yeah.
happened on Instagram.
This happened on Instagram,
Yeah.
which is like the worst place in the world to hang out.
Yeah. Cool story, Ryan.
It is a cool story. It tied in nicely for you wearing
Right.
your rally.
Well, so all right. So here's
So it is-
here's-
that
okay,
actually
let me do,
has-
let me do
that
my
would be like me-
spin on the rowing thing.
Okay, give me your spin on the rowing thing.
When they're interviewing this guy, did anyone say to him, listen, when you're at a party, we don't actually raise the roof. You're not actually supporting the roof to keep it from collapsing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
Because
like,
you do gestures and stuff because it's just fun and you're participating. So he's like anti-fun because he has to make a point about a
Right.
historical Viking thing that nobody.
That's right, that's right. well, okay.
He's the
Now,
fun police. He's
you
the
ready?
fun
You ready to
breaker.
go off the rails right now? I'm gonna go to the rail.
I
There
thought
we
it
go.
already happened.
There's a new show called Elle, and it's basically about Elle Woods, but it's like when she's in high school and she gets transferred to. She has to go to in
I think I
Seattle.
know what you're talking about, but you're talking like people know who Elle Woods is.
Elle
Is
Woods
that
is
the actress
Legally
who became
Blonde,
Legally
Blonde,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Yep.
So there's this whole series now, and they're doing it, and she's in Seattle, and it's supposed to be the time of like like Kurt Cobain, like grunge,
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
like coming out. And they're like, well, we're not conformists because what you're doing is conform. Like they're making fun of her because she's a conformist,
Right.
yet they're all rebelling the same way.
Oh yeah.
So aren't
yeah.
you a conformist?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, but I
But
mean,
that's the same
the whole
thing, like-
argument about goth and everything is like, oh, we're so different. I'm like,
No, you're all the
But
same.
in your group,
But in your
you're all
group, you're
the
all the
same.
same. But anyway, so I just thought this guy would be really fun at parties. The guy that sits there with his arms crossed while everybody's raising the roof.
right.
Right.
Be like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
This serves
You're
no
not-
physical purpose in supporting the roof. Stop.
Unless
claiming
we're
that.
Mennonites and you're
The roof-
actually raising the barn.
The roof is not actually on fire. You're creating a panic situation.
Yes, sir.
Please stop telling people that the roof is on fire.
All right. Now that I get that totally out of my system, let's
well, thank
do.
God.
Thank God. Let's do.
All right.
All right, Ray.
Well,
Let's see what the-
I think we need to find something to try and drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get another story about wine. Let's do the wine of the week first.
All right.
All right. What do we got today, Ray?
You know, you've never seen this before, and you probably will never see it again. Today's focus is Pinot Grigio. Now, Pinot Grigio to everybody is a light, fruity white wine.
White crisp.
Yeah.
Like food wine or quaffing wine almost.
And
like
are you saying that
sessionability.
it's like kind of looked down a little bit on?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little
All right.
bit,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to figure it out.
So I thought we'd show something today that is, for me, Pinot Grigio on steroids, if you will, or 2.0. This is, instead of being a light, fruity wine, this
Yeah.
is a serious white wine, more medium bodied, more.
Ray, hold that thought. We're
Right,
going to
let's
go to
do-
break.
Right. We're going to take a commercial break.
Right.
We'll be back on the other side and we'll really dig in deeply into this Pinot Grigio
Right.
Yep.
conundrum.
Yep.
So please stay tuned. We'll be back on the other side.
All right. Since we're in break, we can do something else while we're in break.
All right. While you're getting that ready, here's my question.
Right.
Remember when that movie came out Sideways and everyone was like shitting on Merlot?
Yes.
Yes.
Is
And-
this the same kind of thing now? Is that Pinot Grigio is like kind of looked down on because it's so popular and it's so easy or not affordable or accessible?
It is still very, very popular. I wouldn't say it's as popular as say Chardonnay, which is still #1 in the world for
Okay.
white wine. But there's a,
ABC Randall. You know what ABC
No.
means? Anything but Chardonnay.
the Pinot Grigio, there's a big, big following, and I mean, we have, I can't tell you how
So
many.
like pallets of Pinot Grigio through the year. I
Yeah.
mean, it really is.
Yeah,
But why would you say that this? You're never going to hear about this again.
it's not. I mean, when I talk about a wine, it has to have a story behind it,
And Pinot
you know,
Grigio is too common.
Yeah, yeah,
It doesn't have the effect of the story. All right.
right.
So we got
There's nothing
something
you're
that-
really gonna like. You're not gonna sink. There's nothing to really sink your teeth into.
Exactly.
right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's nothing really Ray wants to explore. It's a very simple.
And you
Not
made
a
it an
thing.
eating analogy, so of course I want nothing to do with it. If you
Yeah.
can't eat it, I don't want to hear it.
So, while we're still
All
on
right,
break,
this
while we're
is
still on break,
Sweet.
yes, this is a new product. We don't even have this one in yet. We have the limoncello one, the lemon one in, but this is Il Tramonto has a strawberry limoncello spritz. So this is an Italian. This is a wine cocktail, which would mean
Smells
to
like
have
a strawberry lemonade.
which would mean, by
Yeah,
the way, that would
yeah.
have it would be base of wine, and usually with a cocktail like you're adding a spirit, so the spirit would be limoncello, and this has obviously flavoring for of strawberry. It is 13 point something, 13.3, I think, ABV. This is a 375 size that we're shaking today. I got some samples in,
So the nose
so I promised them that I would try it.
is
So
smells
here
like a strawberry
here
lemonade.
you are.
And then when you taste it, it definitely has like a little bit of
It does smell like
Oh.
strawberry, and it tastes like that candy strawberry, almost like strawberry jam.
and I'm going to guess that's the wine taste because it doesn't taste like a strawberry lemonade.
It does not taste like strawberry lemonade. You can actually taste the limoncello. It's got a little bit of it's. I thought it might be a little bit more fruity, but it's actually does have a little sweetness at the
Oh
end,
yeah, for sure.
right?
You know what has a little bit higher top notes? Like a lemon viola. Music.
Yeah, I know. We got it. We got it. Long way to that pun, buddy.
Come on.
This is actually not bad. This is pretty good. I mean, it's not. As some people
a
say, it's not my
wine-based
cup of tea.
Strawberry lemon kind
Thing
of
is your
drink
thing?
Spritz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
It's refreshing. It doesn't, it has a little sweetness at the end, but it really doesn't finish sweet. So it would be on the
That's
thirst
what I'm saying.
quenching
That
side.
wine
Yeah,
kind of thing is
Yeah.
that edge that gives it a little bit. Yeah.
I think for me,
not bad.
it would be one and done. I
Yeah.
don't think I could have.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
sweet
not
though,
like
isn't it?
it's yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a thing. But if you were having a brunch or something like that,
yeah.
or
Oh, sure.
a cocktail party, so good. Yeah,
Or
not
the
bad.
children are getting rowdy. No, you can't promote that.
Stop saying that. You're only going to get us in trouble. All right, so that no, but I think I don't know how much those sell for. We have the 750s of the wine spritz, and we have them by several companies now, so they're sort of getting in the thing. So, all right, we're going back, and then we're going to start on
Pinot
Ray's
Grigio.
wine. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. We're broadcasting from Julio's Liquors on Route 9 in Westboro inside the Metro Station, which is the downstairs lower level. If you want to see the show, go to Facebook, go to the Julio's Liquors Facebook page, and we're broadcasting live. After the show's over, Cousin Vinny takes this whole thing, wraps it up, throws it away. No, he actually takes it and transfers it. You can actually follow us on wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple. And right now, too, you can go on. We have a YouTube page. So almost all of our videos that we do, our weekly radio show, plus our Whiskey Wednesdays that we do, those are all on the YouTube channel. You got to type it out because there's too many things that are like it, but there's only one. It's the Liquor Talking. So check it out and check out the stuff. It's really good if you can't sleep at night. I should be listening to our show rather than jumping on the internet and going on Instagram. But it's, every man has his poison, I guess.
That's right.
All right, Ray, you're going to
All
tell
right.
us about this great Pinot Grigio that's not really a Pinot Grigio.
So
or typical Pinot Grigio.
a typical, because as I said earlier, it's typical is going to be your light fruity style. This is
Is
more-
this oaked?
no oak,
Really?
no oak. So this is what I call much more serious wine. And what do I mean by that? Serious. I'm talking about the texture is considerably different than a regular Pinot Grigio. The depth of flavors, the concentration, of course, you still get that nice crispness, minerality to it. This comes from a great area in the northeast part of Italy, up by the Italian Alps, called Alto Adige, which is really known for Pinot Bianco and Pinot Grigios. And if you look at the name of this, and I might need Ryan because he speaks German, obviously. This is
Specken die Deutsch, Randall?
this is J.
JF Bird.
This is J. Hofstadter. And
Hofstadter, yeah.
you go up in that
Yeah.
Alto Adige area,
Right.
it borders the Austria-German
That's
Alps.
the Alps.
So
right.
so the Italians up in that area do in fact speak German,
Okay.
and vice versa. They speak Italian in that part of Germany. So, like I said, this is a much more serious wine. And the first thing I did when I put up that glass to the nose,
I thought it had
What-
malolactic,
it is 6 months stainless steel.
but doesn't it smell like it?
Yeah,
It does.
yeah, but it's 6 months on the lees.
Oh, well, that will.
That's
There you
what-
go.
yeah,
There you get
yeah.
it. That's where you're getting that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when the lease is up, you got to.
You gotta go.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
go.
You gotta go.
So a lot of peach, a lot of pear, really noticeable, and some melon in there as well. And again, a big wine word the last 10 years is minerality, which kind of like is defined.
Randall only gets his
acidity.
minerality from licking flint
Yeah.
stones, vitamins. That is.
Vitamin.
You know what though? I'm gonna say something on this wine and see if I'm just how far off base I am. You know, you said because it has that German influence.
Yes.
I'm going to go a step further because I don't really think it's a German influence. It's if you just gave this to me and I tried it, I would almost guess that this came from Alsace.
Yes.
And if you taste it again, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Like the
It-
Pinot Gris. their
Yeah,
Pinot
right.
Gris,
It's got
yeah.
it goes into that sort of like that nuttiness, that little bit more depth of body to the wine.
Mhm.
It's almost more Alsatian, which is weird because the Alsatian is basically, German wines with French techniques. So, in the Alps that
Yep.
they may have some of that because of the mixture. I mean, listen, it's the Alps. You get on the other side, you're in an entirely different country, and people walked across the Alps. And so I think it's really cool. I think it's delicious.
Well, this
But it's
is
not somebody I would go if somebody said I love Pinot Grigio. It's not one that I may give them because I
exactly.
think right. You got to be careful.
People need to taste this
Good.
because this is not, as they say, your mother's Pinot Grigio. This is
Right.
much more serious.
It's
like
not
I said,
Papa's Pinot Grigio.
That's right. You like
So-
it?
I do really like it. What's
yeah.
the price
So-
on this?
So this is, believe it or not, it's right in the ballpark. It's $19.99 a bottle.
Okay.
Today and all of next week, it'll be by the bottle, 20% off, which equates to $15.99 a bottle, which is for this kind of wine.
This is a great kind of because you can have this with
Yeah.
food or you could drink this on its own.
So
Little,
do you chill it or?
oh, you chill it. You chill it. Positively.
Because I see the bottle starting to sweat, so you might want to throw one of those
Sweatband.
sweatbands.
Sweatbands on
Right.
it. Yeah.
Good.
So
A little bit, a little fact.
You're a traveling man for puns today. Like, it's like I'm gonna go anywhere I can possibly go to throw a pun out there.
right.
Ryan, you made a good comment about the German influence with this, and there is a connection. So this Martin Hofstadter, who is still family owned, and obviously he's family. This goes back to 1907, but there is a connection to Germany because this, and we had the wine here, by the way, Dr. Fischer.
Yeah.
Which is a
Very famous.
Mosel.
Yeah, very famous
Yeah. So
wine brand.
there's a family connection between Dr. Fischer and
No, really,
Hofstadter.
it's
Yeah.
really good. At like under like $16, let's say. This is a really good wine. I
So
think
if
it's
you're
really
tired
nice.
of a Pinot Grigio, or you kind of feel like it's been played out or something,
Yeah.
this will change some of your opinions on it. And it's $15.99 this week, or
this week.
yeah.
This
So-
You know what's good
Yep.
though is Ray will be upstairs after the show. Ray will be up there. You can try it for yourself.
defending his argument
try to-
about
try to-
Pinot Grigio.
Yep.
Now, I just have another quick question. You said Pinot Gris is different from Pinot Grigio?
No, same thing.
Same
Same thing,
just
but
some
it's different
people say-
styling. different how they make it, and that comes out
Oh,
differently.
okay.
And this is more almost akin to that, I would say.
Yes, yes.
And if you want to learn about stuff like this, that we're not boring your head off, but if you do want to learn about stuff like this and want to have a fun time, we do Thursday almost every week, which is on Thursday. We took it away from Thor. I don't think the Norwegians going to be happy about that. But anyways, we have
Well, I
a
can roast
tasting.
themselves down here. And
So they can roll themselves down here if they have a problem with it. Thursday, July 16th is a wine tasting seminar. Summer in
Iberia.
Iberia, which is Spain, right?
Right.
I'm gonna make sure you get it's a $10 gift card to go. You can, but you get to bring a friend for free. If you don't have a friend, one will be provided for you at no extra charge, which is really cool. That's really good of you guys. So go to Julia's Liquors, go to the tasting and events page, and hop on one of these. They're really interesting to go to, and you learn stuff about like
you
wines
get to
and stuff like
sample,
this.
but like it's really about the knowledge and the information.
experience.
And then like when you're taking this back home and talking with friends and family, you're better informed. I just
Exactly.
People always say, "Well, how do I become better, Ryan, at like knowing whiskeys, or how do I become better at knowing wine or beer or any of that things?" It's like, well, I hate to say it to you, but you got to try more. I mean, that's how you become.
yeah, or
become better.
interact more.
Yeah,
Like so,
find the answer.
We've seen a huge increase in non-alcoholic drinks and people who really are interested in categories. So you can do a lot of this by nosing, learning,
Yeah.
tasting minimal amounts, not having to like get hammered or anything. But I
No,
think
no,
that
no,
that's like
no,
part of
absolutely
the
not.
whole thing that even when I was talking to some folks in the last couple of weeks that were, out of college, appropriate age, but they were like, I really don't want to start drinking, but I would like to know more about whiskey. I'm like, you can do a lot of it by nose and by information and paying attention.
No
So
one says you had to drink an entire bottle of it.
no, I know, but I mean,
right? No, but
think,
I'm saying
think
like,
that some people want to go the path of the sommelier. You're going to have to be able to taste and distinguish those things. But there's a huge gap between knowing a lot about it and being able to
Enjoy it
like,
and
enjoy it,
enjoy
and
it.
also share with other
Right.
people,
exactly.
which I think is one of the big
Sharing is
values.
caring, Randall.
Exactly.
Well,
All right. So I think we have enough time, and since Ray's here, I wanted to talk about this.
oh boy.
So David Beckham, and this is another interesting story I found at the World Cup. David Beckham is being shamed for drinking red wine at the World Cup. So there's a shot of David Beckham up in the really fancy booths up there, and he's got a big and it's got to be like a almost looks like a Barolo glass, like a big round
Yeah.
Barolo wine glass, and he's got it and he's up there drinking red wine during the soccer match. And he's getting a lot of blowback for it. He's like, how dare he drink wine, or and all this stuff. And I'm looking at it and go like, most people know me as a whiskey guy, but I drink beer and wine, like just because it's whatever I'm in the mood for. And he's at the World Cup, so people are like, he does represent Stella Artois, so that they're sort of up in arms because that's a lager and stuff like that. But I don't know at the stadium he's had and who's sponsoring FIFA, the World Cup. They don't let anything in there unless you're a sponsor. Like you can't
That's
get
true.
like Gillette just uncovered the Gillette Stadium sign yesterday because while the match is going on, we were Boston Stadium. It wasn't Gillette Stadium. It was Boston Stadium.
Right.
All in the seats, this little thing that says Gillette Stadium, they covered everyone. I scratched mine off. Like, it's just so stupid. And some people took advantage of the advertising that they had to do, and they took advantage of the advertising part. Levi's actually covered theirs in the exact same shape as their logo and stuff like that. So it's fine. But he's up in this booth and he's drinking wine, and I'm going, maybe that was the best choice. I went to the World Cup and stuff like that, and like the choices for beer were sort of a little slim. I'm not drinking a Michelob Ultra Light.
Here's a clarifying question.
I like water.
I can understand why Stella Artois, if he's their official spokesperson and sponsor,
But he's not.
but if one, he's not on the clock, but two, if the stadium doesn't serve Stella Artois, then he's out of whatever. But is it that you're drinking red wine at a soccer match? Is that a problem?
Yeah,
like
some
not
people were
supposed to
making
be
it.
cool?
Yeah, some people were making that the
Whatever.
problem. I'm like, listen.
By the way, you said that you drink wine and beer and whiskey.
Yeah.
I've also seen you drink water.
Yes, I have drunk
So
on occasion.
I mean, like,
If only if
is it the
Randall, I'll do like
sponsored
this.
water? Is it the sponsored water?
There we go. Right?
Only if it's Icelandic glacial water. That's the only water I
Right. So
drink.
you're out, and you're watering the yard, you drink from the hose. If somebody snaps a picture of that, you're in trouble.
No, I'm not because I'm a Gen Xer and it's totally allowed and I can say
Right,
whatever.
exactly. But I think, I don't know. I don't know what people are getting all riled up
They
about.
get around about everything.
Everything.
Look at me. I'm sitting on my soapbox right now. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's say, all right, let's say he goes up and he's in the fancy booth and somebody brought this really nice bottle of wine or whatever, or they serve wine. Let's say he's in there and they have beer, but they don't have Stella Artois. So if he picks up another beer and is drinking a beer out and they snap a picture of him drinking
And you
another
can
beer,
see the label of the beer.
right. Well, because everything's labeled. Trust me, at the World Cup, everything's labeled. And he's drinking another beer. He's in hot water. If he's drinking, they didn't have the beer. They didn't have Stella Artois. They didn't have the beer so I was drinking. The next best choice for me was to have that glass of wine.
Right.
Perfectly acceptable.
I thought that there was a problem with drinking red wine at soccer games. Like if you were having calamari at like a hockey match.
That gets thrown on.
Right,
that gets
but I
thrown
mean,
onto
they
the
want to
ice. Randall.
discourage people from throwing squids, so they can't serve it. Like it's like kind of like a.
The big thing is everybody was saying it was too hot for red wine, dude. If you're
Oh,
if you're a
too hot
wine
for red
if you're a red wine drinker, it's never too hot for red wine. If people say
And
that about
yours
whiskey,
was the glass branded?
no, the glass was not branded, and that's a key element.
Maybe
of the
he was
Sultan
having
brand.
some grape soda.
No, he was red, definitely red
Yes.
wine. It was definitely
Maybe he
red
was
wine.
having some big red.
No, it was definitely
Soda.
red. All right, we gotta take another break. When we come back from the break, I'll do the. Can you stay for the question of the show?
Sure.
We'll have Ray stay for the question of the show. Maybe even the drink of the show. We probably should do that.
AM 830 on your dial. It's WCRN's It's the Liquor Talking. We'll be back after these messages. Please stay tuned. We do a Facebook Live thing over the break.
All right. So the only one we didn't try from the lineup of Bully Boy that we haven't tried, we did the Cherry Bounce. We've done the Orange Fizz. Now, these are all like New England flavored drinks. They are carbonated.
Okay.
All right. But Bully Boys come out with these. They're like 5% alcohol, so they're 10 proof kitchen cocktails. And they've come out with this one is raspberry lime Ricky. And they've even done the label sort of like in an old, like I've seen like Picture Grass or something like that in old magazine, like not magazines, in old like prints that look similar to this. I would say if I was going to give them a criticism, this is like camouflage. The packaging and everything like this is not
Doesn't
conducive
pop
to
in the
sell.
shelf.
No, it doesn't. So they really need to back it up with the what's inside the can. Now, so far, I like the Cherry Bounce and I love the Orange Fizz. I thought they were really great. So I love Raspberry Lime Rickies. There used to be on 146 going to Rhode Island. There was an ice cream barn. And I used to stop there on my way down and on my way back because they used to make raspberry lime Rickies, and I used to get one for the ride back and the ride down. So that's one of my.
I used to get them.
I don't want to say childhood because I was
in the food court. I would
They used to have-
specifically go to this one
one place and they had
served it.
raspberry lime Rickies. So this is a true. I don't know.
Early 80s.
Yeah.
All right, so here you guys try this. We're coming back in a minute, anyways, so we can do this as we come back. Let me pour some for the studio audience so that they can have some. Here you go.
They will get angry if
I
they're
don't
not
think-
served.
That's why we have.
Mollify them.
That's why I have the stool and the whip, just in case. Keep the back.
All right.
All right. So here is the last raspberry lime Ricky. See what you guys think. That tastes just like a raspberry lime Ricky. That's pretty dang good.
Really pronounced raspberry in that.
Yep.
Missing the lime slice on the edge.
Well, I would put if I was to serve it, I would put a wheel or a dehydrated lime in that. That would really make it pop. But as far they're right on. All right, we're coming back. Here we go.
Yeah. This
Hey, everybody. We're back. And during the break, we tried Raspberry Lime Ricky by Bully Boy Distillers out of Boston. And this is 5% ABV, 10 proof cocktail. We've had the other ones. We've had the Cherry Bounce and we've had the
Orange Fizz.
Orange Fizz, which we've liked. They thought they were really good. What do you guys think of the Raspberry Lime
That is
Ricky?
Great.
If you like Ricky's and you like
Limes.
raspberry and lime, it's going to be,
This is dead on.
yeah. It's
I mean-
very,
I
very
mean,
lekker.
Yeah.
They're obviously, they're using vodka, so that's an alcohol delivery system, people. It's supposed to be odorless, colorless, tasteless. I don't even taste the alcohol in this.
No.
This is very, very dangerous to me. It's
I would like to see a little bit more raspberry kind of zing to it. But
did you really?
yeah,
I
it's
think
in
I
there.
think
It's in there. It's
it's
not
that
bad.
part raspberry. I think it's I think
I
it,
got it.
it does its job, Randall.
It wasn't-
very good. The
wasn't
whole
a
lineup has been
criticism.
great.
I'm like, I was
He's
enjoying.
available now, Ryan?
Yeah, they're available now. We have them on the shelf.
wow.
They're really. We've actually.
Are you saying you want another drink right now from that can that's open?
I think I may pick up
Okay.
a few cans for
Yeah.
myself.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Really good. No problems there.
You might not be able to find them on the shelf because they.
Yeah, they're like
Fade and
camouflage. That
stuff.
would be my only thing is that the labeling needs to pop a little bit more. But other than that, what's inside, fantastic.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
All right, so I wore the wristbands for the first part of
Did you
the.
lose your hand? Lose the
but
feeling
I
in your
was-
hand?
Yeah, they were
So
so
you're out?
tight that I'm like,
Hey, I just wanted to remind everybody that Julio's Summer Beer Fest is coming up July 25th from 2 to 4 right here on Julio's Liquors. Go to juliosliquors.com for the information. There are tickets, and I believe they are the same. I think it's $10, but you can bring a friend. So, and you get it in the back of the gift card. So no harm, no foul.
Right.
Really, right? Summer Beer Fest is shaping up very, very well. They get a lot of products coming in for this thing. It'll be a lot of fun. And plus it's on it's Christmas in July.
right.
And it's right on the right date, July 25th.
So you
So-
got the summer down, you got the beer down, and now you're just nailing down the fest.
Fast. All right. You guys ready for the question of the show?
Yes.
Larceny question of the show is today: which drink is known as the bartender's drink? I already have a problem with the question, but let's continue. Which drink is known as the bartender's drink? A, sparkling water, B, ouzo, C, Fernet Branca, or D, whiskey?
Okay. I don't
I
know
think
the
you know.
answer to
I think
this,
you know the answer to
but
this.
I'm going to say if you think of bartenders as hipsters, I'm going to have to say Fernet Branca.
Okay, so you're going with C.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ray?
I-
I'm just going to point out Randall has not been right in a while. This may be his day, though.
My mental health person says I haven't been right.
it's yes.
I-
What do you think?
I think-
Sparkling water, ouzo, Fernet Branca, or whiskey? What is a bartender's drink? The bartender's
I'm going to guess. I'm going to say whiskey.
whiskey. All right, studio audience. Ouzo. Sparkling water. We've run the gamut. We have one person
One
on
for
each
each.
thing. One. Well, in a shock of shockers, I don't think it's ever happened before. Randall's right.
It's
It is,
never
of course-
happened, ever.
No, I just teasing. Fernet Branca, concocted from a secret family recipe in Milan, this Italian digestivo, but it's digestivo, is reputed to include more than 40 ingredients, possibly including rhubarb, echinacea, fermented beets. Although San Francisco is known as the city that consumes more Fernet Branca per person than anywhere else in the world, Argentina is no slouch either. As Argentina is going to be in the World Cup, you know, so they get a direction in there.
Yeah.
They go through 1 million cases each year to serve up Fernet Branca and Coca-Cola, which is another one to go.
And I think that one of the ingredients in Fernet Branca is dirt.
No,
Because
that tastes too good.
Right. Believe
Fernet
that that's part of the thing.
So this is, it said the bartender's drink. It's actually known as the bartender's handshake. That's what I was sort of alluding to. And this is true in a lot of places anywhere but Chicago. And in Chicago, it's Malort.
Yeah.
Which is equally as bad tasting if you're not used to it. I do like Fernet Branca. Fernet Branca and Coke, by the way, is
Right.
actually really good. But that's the answer today. Randall was right. You all were wrong. Ugh. Randall's
Well,
gonna-
I mean,
when's you see him
I
do his
know that people who are like super hipsters love Fernet.
Yeah.
And so I just, And then for whatever my emotional baggage is, I associate hipsters with bartenders, right?
Do you really? Do
I
they?
do.
Do they all
I
know
do. I
that?
think
Do
there's
they
a
all
lot
know
of man buns and
Yeah.
vegetable tattoos and just
that? Vegetable tattoos?
Yeah, like a
Really?
carrot on the forearm. Or
I would. I would think it would be like.
turnip.
I thought it
Like
would be
what?
like herbs.
Right. Well, that's
You know,
vegetative.
like they have like
vegetative.
oh,
tattoo.
vegetative. Oh yeah,
I'll call that
culinary tattoos.
Right.
Like maybe it's crossed knives.
Yeah.
That'd be too cool, wouldn't it? Though. What is? I should ask. Chef Alina has a cool tattoo. I forgot what hers is though. She has a cool tattoo. She's like, she's not a hipster chef, but she's a chef. She's a what they would
The
call a
only
badass chef.
tattoo I've ever thought about getting was
This
you
is
know,
going okay. I'm taking the
one-
train.
Each arm would be like,
I'm taking the train to this pun. Go
Thunder
ahead.
and Power or
Thunder-
Alton and Brighton.
Alston and Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your arms. That's
Right.
beautiful, Randall.
I think that's hipster.
Yeah,
though. I think it is.
Yeah, I think you're trying to join the club. You are the biggest hipster, by the way.
I
You
was
know
a
that,
hipster
right?
before they were hipsters.
That's how.
Which
Yeah,
is even
I was a
more
nonconformist
pretentious,
before
right,
it was conformist.
Well, I like weird things, not for the sake of them being weird, but like I was like super into Moxie and
That's true.
everybody hated me for it. And I collected Tab,
Oh,
you know,
God.
when they were trying to get rid of it and stuff. And so then over time, people are like, oh, you're just doing that.
I'm going to bring another reference to that show,
Oh.
Elle. She goes into this thing. This is like the last episode or something like that, and they basically did like the Devil Wears Prada. I mean, it was sort of like the head lady, fashion lady, comes in and do
So
so.
they do like a
A
parody
room
or a
temperature
satire.
tab is supposed to be waiting for her, and like there's a reference and a half.
Right.
All right. Oh,
By the way, when you said
stopping
the
me from
show
drinking whiskey.
called L, I got excited because I thought it was a documentary on the elevated trains.
oh
of
no,
Chicago.
you
What?
totally missed it. Mike, I gave this one to. So you thought it was the elevated train? I said the House of L. If I said the House of L, would it change you?
No, I don't know what that. I don't know.
You do know what the House of L is. It's Superman's family. Jeez.
Oh,
Or,
okay.
the House
Yeah,
of L.
KLL, yeah.
Yeah, come on, dude. Jeez. I never think I'd. Oh, never mind. Anyways, you know what it's time for? The drink of the show. I forgot the mugs because Johnny's not here. So you're just going to have to pretend that we're drinking out.
And I predicted the show was going to fall
Go
apart
right down.
without, you know.
Listen, I did double duties. I had to do
No,
John's stuff
not
and mine. I didn't
criticizing
see
you.
either one of you two
We're
down
not
here. But
criticizing you. We're lamenting the fact that
That John's
John
not here.
isn't here to pamper us with.
that's true. That
all-
is true. You get used to it, right? All right. So we're not going to tell you what's in our mugs, but we have plastic cups, so we're not going to tell you anyways.
Today's drink of the show.
Is Peerless. This is their high rye bourbon. This is a single barrel high rye bourbon. And I wanted you guys to all try this. This is 113.5 proof.
When I taste this, it tastes like your hand has been in it.
Does it? I didn't put
This
my
is
hand.
not the one that you picked.
It's a high rise bourbon. This is actually selected. This is the Strength in Unity bottling.
Yes.
This is the Massachusetts Package Store Owners Association bottling and the Rhode Island Package Stores Association all went together. We went and picked this barrel from our good friends at Peerless.
Forced them
fancy.
to open the distillery.
Well, let's put it this way:
Barged in.
Barged
They
in.
Made them
made them.
give you a barrel of the. This.
Yep. Yep, that's what happened.
No, I know. I'm telling you.
No, that's well. Let's put it this way: the next day, like a day later, they released their 10-year-old bourbon, which is the oldest bourbon they've released.
They've been
today.
around for 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. And they're very, very small. They are what we call a sweet mash. So they do each batch from scratch. They start each one. There's no like the what do they call it? The back of sour mash going back into the next
Back set.
fermentation. Back set.
Right. So they use so
So they do it in a very different way than most places do, but on a very, very small scale. And they don't have a lot of product.
and I haven't been there recently.
Yeah.
But when we were there years ago, when they were kind of first opening, still was the size of about like a washing machine.
This is it. It's still the
It's
size
like-
of it. It's still
and
not
what
a
you're
big
doing is
still.
You're boiling product through it.
Right.
But it's still shocking to see the size of the still because
Right.
you're like, this could be in my house if it wasn't fantastically illegal. I want to point out that the still that I've seen that's the same size of that I was fascinated with is the Tanqueray 10 still. is
Yeah.
literally tiny,
Tiny.
you know, and you think that that's a worldwide thing and they're putting all this stuff through it. But yes,
So this one here, just so you know, this is an 8.5-year-old. So this is some of their first. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you're talking a year and a half into production. And by the way, you know, I hate to say this, but like when like your first, you know, your first like 6 months and stuff like that, you hope you have it down. But I'm sure there's a lot of tinkering going on in those first runs
yeah.
that you're doing that may not
Well,
turn
and
out.
you're
the best
also
product.
doing it the hardest way possible without a back set, without a semi sour mash.
Yeah.
You can get some kind of off flavors that come into it because that acidity or whatever the base level, the pH level, counteracts that kind of going in the wrong direction. It
Right.
kind of
Thought it keeps everything on.
So you have to keep everything clean. You have to do everything well, and they nailed it with this.
What do you think?
It's
What do
very
you guys think? Isn't this really good?
But I want to
Yeah.
point out that Strength and Unity, you're talking about bringing a group of people down that are in the Massachusetts and Rhode Island Packaging
Yeah.
Association,
Liquor
so
stores.
smaller stores,
Right.
that kind of formed like this unity,
Right.
and are putting out a product that was exclusive for them, kind of instead of like the big box store play where a lot of brands are just getting absorbed. Like,
Right. Well, this is just so everybody knows this barrel, we're shaking the barrel and go, this is going to produce much. 19 cases between Massachusetts and Rhode Island. That's
Wow.
it. 19 cases. Our first case already went out on a whole card, and we're probably going to do the rest of it that way. It's going to be very, very limited, very, very, very difficult to get.
okay.
All right. Take us out of here, Randall.
All right. Well, we're out of here.
No,
Oh,
we just going to break.
Oh, we're going to break. I don't take it to the
Yeah.
break. Say it
Take it
next
to the-
time.
take it to the
So
break.
this is WCR, and we'll be back soon. Please hang in there.
All right. Should we do?
So how many cases? Did
All right,
get?
you know what we
A
should
couple
do?
cases.
I got like yeah, well, I got 2 because I already had some of it sold.
You're what's called in the legal profession a ringleader,
Randall,
which is
hold on,
actually a
hold on,
crime.
hold
I
on.
don't know if you know this.
It is a crime. Can you hold that up?
Yeah.
So this is a new product. We don't even have them in the store
Look,
yet. They're
I
just
only have to hold up one,
yes.
and there are 2 cans attached.
This is called Toucan. All right,
Uh-oh.
and this is mixed in the thing. This is sort of cool. I want to show you guys how this worked, and this is probably pretty cool. You break off the top. It's 2 cans. See, it goes into the 2 cans. I figured we'd do this for Facebook, which this is a little bit visual, right? You open this up,
The
and
bigger
it's
can.
sealed. The bigger
Okay.
can you open up, and it's sort of it's really sealed. But this is
Oh,
the
that's got like like you're getting a fruit cocktail back in the day.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think they do it in plastic now.
they do it like that. I'm gonna
It
actually
opens the whole top of the can.
the whole top of the can.
There's a
is
plastic rim around the larger can for our
Right.
radio listeners who have no idea what we're doing.
Well, that's right. We're actually
And then
we're
there's
only on Facebook right now.
Like little tiny pony can
Can't even
that's
fit
the
that one.
size of a little bit bigger than a shot glass, if I'm
Yeah,
describing it to our listeners.
yeah. It's probably like 100
There's
mil.
some available space in the normal 12-ounce size,
Right.
almost soda.
And this one is actually tequila. This is 40 proof of 40%, so 80 proof tequila.
Yep.
It's 100 mil.
So
You
that's
open that can.
tequila. It's not been watered down
Nope,
in
at
a
all.
seltzer or ready to drink.
No, you
You're
pull that
opening
can
the
off,
can of that up, and then you're pouring the
pour it
tea
in,
together.
right? Pour it
And
in.
you've added some ice because there's some headroom in
Why
that
not?
bottom one.
You can add ice. I had it
And
cold.
then you snap
Snap
back.
the other can back on.
Now you
Let's see.
shake it.
Now this is like
And
Right,
this
and
is
then you take a
where
leap of
everyone
faith.
is going to make a mess.
and you shake it like you would a cocktail shaker.
Yeah.
Right.
I like to do
Ryan,
both
the
sides.
hipster cocktail maker has 4 shakes.
Yep.
In a perpendicular rotation to the south
I
pole
take it
on the month of
On the
June.
axis,
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
axis, Randall, on the axis. All right. So then when you're done doing that, you can pop off the other can. Now that's empty.
Now, I'd like to
And it's
point
up.
out that I think that this plastic rim is so that you could drink directly from the can.
It is.
if
You could drink
wanted
directly
to,
from the can,
but we're
absolutely
doing
could.
smaller servings.
but I'm pouring it off.
So
and by the
we,
way,
of
I
course,
will,
are going to judge your shaking technique.
I will tell you right now, the cool part about this, it did froth too.
Well, because you're vigorous.
My vigorous shaking. I know.
Ryan, I don't know if you know this, Ray, but Ryan trains on a shake weight.
Oh,
Every
No,
day.
I do not.
Every
That's
day.
good.
That-
Have you ever
that's
seen me
like-
shake? Like, no, I do not.
did not know that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you don't know it now.
He has
either.
one in the car, one at home, and then I think one up in his office.
Is that the
Yeah.
one? Why do bartenders shake above the bar? It looks really weird if they shake below the bar. All right, try this.
Well, your mixology
That's pretty good.
was highly effective.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Yeah, and again, here's my thing about this. It's sort of cool that you can shake it and stuff like that, and it sort of makes the shaker. But my question is, is this solely performative? I mean, I did it in front of you guys. I took it apart. I put it together. I did all the stuff. I shook it up for you. Is it all performative? Couldn't I just have the vodka in the can with the mix and then shaking that
I'm
up?
going to suggest no.
Okay.
Because
You
it's
add
80
oxygen?
proof.
Yeah.
And if you were buying this as a ready to drink, it would probably be significantly less. Now,
Ah.
this is like actually like a cocktail amount. But most ready to drinks are at like 8
Right.
to 15%, which is going to be much higher.
Okay. All right. Well, I think you can compensate for that, but I'll go with it. I'm going to let you go with it.
This is quite good.
It is quite good.
Yeah.
So these are nice.
Is this performative?
Totally. Hey, everybody. Just so you know, during the break, we tried Toucan Margarita ready to drink craft cocktail, which comes in 2 cans and you put them together and it creates a shaker and you can shake it up and then serve it. Everybody like it?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did the margarita one. Margarita one was good. So, different product. We don't have that in yet. That was a sample that was given to me this week for us to try on the radio.
So if you're into CrossFit or mixology, you get to do it yourself.
If you're into DIY,
Yeah.
Get a little workout in.
get a little workout in.
You remember the expression 12-ounce curls?
Yes, I do.
It's just drinking a lot of beer, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember something about Mary where the mass murderer gets into the serial killer gets into his car and tells him about the 5-minute ab?
Right.
5-minute
There's no
abs.
5 minute.
There isn't any. I've come up with it now. So, the lovely Jennifer gave me this yesterday to bring, and this is a limited edition. This is Pringles beer braised steak, artificially and naturally and artificially flavored, and it's got a can of light beer. So I figured we would try light beer with this. It like the United States really hasn't entered what I would consider the flavored crisp category,
Right.
which is sort
Well,
of
no,
weird.
no. I think it's there,
But it's
but
not
it's not on the crazy levels that
yeah.
you see worldwide.
where you can get like haggis, you can get
Like
shrimp
UK
flavored,
and even Canada,
Yeah.
ketchup flavored, like
ketchup flavor is another one. Yeah.
and so we'll have like ranch, which the rest of the world doesn't apparently know anything
No,
about.
it's not weird.
And we'll have Dorito and Flaming Hot and those kind of spices.
Yeah.
But to get into like steak flavors and ketchup and real savory kind of flavors, I guess, fish, seafood kind of thing.
Seafood, shrimp.
With
The shrimp one is big. The
with
shrimp
shrimp.
one is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you guys some of these and pass those down.
All
Randall.
right.
I'll give you some of your own, Randall. You don't have to take his. I have to be. When I'm,
While you're doing
when I'm
this,
passing food by Randall, strict
while you're doing
instructions
this, I
must
would
be
like to
given.
point out that I was out in a store the other day
Yeah.
buying groceries, and they had American Dew. Have you seen this?
No.
It's the new packaging for Mountain Dew during the 250th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So like you're now seeing stuff that's now like everybody has a 250th anniversary. They have these new kind of crossover flavors. And of course, this is quiet for the radio, right?
Of course.
So
This is beer braised steak flavored Pringles, limited edition. But the beer that supposedly they're using is Miller Lite. If I was going to braise steak, I don't know if I use I would probably use a regular, like Miller High Life or something like that. But
yeah,
they use
if
Miller
they're,
Lite.
As Pringles is.
Well, I
probably
mean,
tied
I
up
mean,
to
you're
an
trying to-
international brand that they're trying to.
I know, but it's like
elevate.
I'm trying to save calories, so we'll do braised light beer. I don't know where that sort of ends up in there, but I figured we would drink it with Miller Lite.
Oh, and it says that it's only 150 calories per chip. On the back.
Is that what it is?
No,
No.
a
About
serving, but
6
it's not
servings.
full
Wait a minute,
can.
no, here I'll give it to you. It's about 6 servings per container. It's about 14 chips equals the 150. So 14 chips, 1 ounce
10
equals the
calories a
150.
Yeah,
That's
There you
light
go.
beer going to work.
So- well, if they used the High Life, that would have been like what 152. I don't taste the beer, but I do taste the steak, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
I do taste steak, and it goes nicely with the Miller Light beer. That's not a cool. You
I'm going
said
to say that I can taste a little bit of the light beer,
I can't. You're better than I am. I can't taste it.
but the light beer flavor is going to be very close to the Pringles
Yeah,
potato
well,
flavor.
that's
so
true,
it's
too.
not.
Listen, as a chip, I like it. It's good. This is a limited edition. I'll take it. She said there was another one. I go, why wouldn't you not buy both?
Do I need to call? Like what?
No, she's doing. She's getting
Okay.
as far. So we'll
All right.
maybe next week we'll have the other one. But good, right? I like this one.
I'm just fascinated. There's a lot of stuff for the anniversary, 250 years. There's a lot of stuff with soccer co-branding there with the FIFA World
Yeah.
Cup stuff. And so, we also have this bully
Oh,
boy
yeah, let's
thing
do the
here
bully boy.
that is the 250 years.
Let's do the Bully Boy. Yeah. Well, locally, we tried some Bully Boy today, but let's do this one. This is their sort of thing for the 250, and I thought it was neat. And they had a really nice label for it. You can see there's the flag and like sort of sepia behind it. That's sort of like a watermark behind it. The whole thing with the stars. There's a big eagle coming in, landing. It's got the 250 years on it. And but what I did like about it, Will Willis and Dave Willis are the guys behind Bully Boy. And I'm going to read it to you because I think it's good. To commemorate America's 250th anniversary, we proudly present this limited release of our weeded straight bourbon. This special 4-barrel bottling, so only 4 barrels made this up, is made using corn from our family farm. It's fermented, distilled, and aged in Boston, Massachusetts, the city where independence first stirred. So I like the fact that they're using corn from their own farm to do this too, and sort of really getting that Boston sort of edge in there. And this sells for under $40. We don't have much of this left. I would say we may have 12 bottles of this left, maybe.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bully Boy and the
At
stuff they're doing.
$40, I mean, it's pretty reasonable in price for it. Let me hand this to our studio.
Do you have any idea where their farm is?
I do not.
I want to
think
get to the bottom of that.
No, we can
I'll
ask
talk to them.
They'll-
Yeah.
We can ask them. They'll tell us. I don't think it's a secret.
I bet you it's up by that rocking horse Stonehenge thing.
You think so?
There's like this weird field that has all rocking horses in it arranged and they move. It's the
Really?
creepiest thing you've ever seen in your life. And they're old and they're just sitting out in the field.
Hey, everybody,
called
try the
Rocking
whiskey
Horse
before Randall
Stonehenge.
goes off on the bridge.
But I'm going to guess that because I'd like to try and put an abandoned car on their property and
There you
then
go.
maybe age some stuff in it.
There you go. This is good.
Yeah.
This is really, really nice. Listen, I don't think they put how old it is on there, but most of their stuff is up like what 5-6 years old.
Yeah.
Randall. It's very good. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. It's at
There's not much of a bite. I mean,
No,
for a
it's very
weeded
little.
bourbon that's probably I'm not
it's
gonna say
95 proof. It's 95 proof.
because the price is under $50. You're not
Yeah.
looking at a 10-year-old
No,
bourbon,
Exactly.
but you don't have to because the quality and flavor is delicious.
really nice if you're looking something to have on your shelf for the celebrating the 250. And by the way, everybody's like, well, it's 250th, that's all over with. I go, no, it's 250 until we get to 4th of July next year. I mean, I don't want to be selling 250 products at Christmas time. Oh, maybe I do, but not after, certainly.
Yeah.
But the celebration for America should be going on all year. It's their 250th year of independence.
Yeah.
You know what I always say, Randall, right?
No, I do
I have
not.
my coffee black and my tea in the harbor.
It wasn't meant to be just last weekend.
That's right. It's supposed to be all year long.
Well, I mean, that's the big celebration. But when I was
Yeah,
a young
Memorial Day.
lad,
Yeah. Did you do
I
the
was
76?
I was in Boy Scouts.
Yep.
And I had the neckerchief that had the the piper and
Yep.
and then I just remember it just being a huge thing. And of course, it culminates around the 4th of July, which
Yes,
is the
of course.
celebration of the site. But it was like the bicentennial was big all
Yeah.
year.
All year.
National pride, the whole thing.
All right. I think we're almost out of time. We out of time? How much time we got? We got time for one
I'm out
more?
of those chips, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Minute and a half. I get one more time for one more thing.
Okay. Uh-oh.
All right, because I wanted to try this
This
because
is-
it's a new product
I don't know,
coming out.
maybe
We don't
a-
have it yet.
One of Ryan's favorite.
I love.
It's not even a guilty pleasure. It's
It's
just
not.
a pleasure.
I love it. 99 calories, retro chill, vodka and soda, pineapple whip.
Whip.
Whip. Why are you saying it weird?
What weird?
Cool, fruity, and packed with rich vanilla. Our pineapple swirl is summer vacation in a can. You can almost taste the sunshine. Davis Brothers, or what is it? Daughters. All right, it's called Daughters. All right,
So it's
99
a
calories,
soda,
zero sugar.
pineapple whip.
Whip.
Is
Why are you
this-
saying that weird?
This sort of a take on Stoli Doli?
I think it's
Or
take
a Dole
a
whip.
Dole Whip. I would say
which is
take on
branded,
Dole Whip.
You know.
Let's try it. Let's see if it's any good. Give this to the studio audience.
Yeah, pick up that pineapple right away.
Here you go. Pineapple has become, by the way, I should point out, pineapple is actually becoming a really big flavor. We should probably try that. Matter of fact, I might drink that this afternoon. Long drink does a pineapple one that's really
All
good.
right,
Try
let's
that.
raise our
All right,
glasses
all right.
and toast to a hot summer day and
Yeah.
to pineapple whip.
There we go.
Thank you for listening to It's the Liquor Talk, and we've had a blast. I noticed that Ray managed to stay
That's not
through the
bad.
whole show.
Yep.
You happened
Ray's
to
here.
stay for the question, and he just camped out.
Camped
eating
out.
chips and
Hey everybody, thank you. I'm gonna say
Who brought
go
the-
Norway.
Oh,
Go Norway in the World Cup today.
all right.
I mean, because they're playing the English today. All right. Thank you, everybody.
You're gonna have Ted roast out of here.
Thanks, Ted. Row us out. I'm going to hang up right now.
We have hangups, let me tell you.
Yeah, we have plenty of those. All right. I hung up on him. All right. We're going to stop the recording. And then we're going to stop.
You a
the-
fan of that?
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. We are very happy you did.
Fan of that?